Hi there and welcome back to another edition of the CEO's Blog. I'm Amanda Rando and I'm with John Dumacy. John, how are you?
I'm well today.
You well? And how was your Saturday night? It was the Industry Awards night at the Sofitel Sydney and it was attended by a huge crowd.
A very big crowd. How was my night? My night was fantastic. The night seemed to go in a flash. Some awards there that were very well deserved and some very rewarding awards. The Don Clough Appreciation Award to Ray Moorhood and Johnny Bryan, the presentation that will be on our website for all to see. I think that would have brought a tear to everyone's to see the dedication of these two fine gentlemen to the sport of harness racing. Just fulfills you. So it was great, but everyone seemed to have a great night. We now are planning for next year, and one assurance that I can give to our stakeholders and all those people who attended, there won't be a race meeting on the Sunday after the awards night next year. Oh. Absolute promise and commitment. Okay,
that's good to hear, because that was pretty much the main feedback I got from the night. That was the only concern, the race meeting the next day.
Yeah, when Robbie Morris was up there doing his best Jimmy Barnes, he needed a little bit more help. So maybe no race meeting on the Sunday will help him.
Will help that, okay. Well, let's while we're talking about winners, Winks, she was a winner and she equalled San Simeon's record.
Yeah, San Simeon, people, now Winks is an absolute champion. If you love horses, and we all do, you just follow it, whether it's thoroughbred or standard bred. But Winks, mighty effort, she will go on and she'll break a record that she's now equalled San Simeon. That's 29 straight victories in racing in Australia. Not to belittle or to bring Winks back to it, but we remember the past, and San Simeon, he was a mighty horse. His first defeat, his very first defeat, was in a heat at the Inter Dominion. So he was a star of the past. She's a star of now and a star of the future.
Were you around when San Simeon raced?
I certainly was.
Okay, I wasn't. All right, well, let's talk about the JC Caffin Plate, the Indigenous Drivers Series that was held at Menangle on Sunday, taken out by Josh Aiken on his Abromac.
Yeah, fitting culmination to a great series. It just grows and grows year after year. I'm sure we'll have many more Indigenous drivers putting their hand up next year. I'm hoping we can expand the series with more heats. We certainly can't do any more than what we did with the final day at with Fisher's Ghost at Tabcorp Park, Menangle. Great day, great crowd, and very appreciative to see the cultural, the Indigenous, the Aboriginal cultural events that they put on the day is really reminds us of this great nation that we have. Yes, we're a mob of boat people when you look at it, and they're the original land inhabitants here. So well done to everyone concerned. Michael Brown, and you can see here behind us there was a presentation of some silks to Greg Warren, the local member, Uncle Ivan Wellington. Uncle Ivan does the Welcome to Country each year. Uncle Ivan, I think, was named the Indigenous Elder of the Year the night before,
right.
And that's his 10th time that he's been awarded that. Randall, who does the Prince, he and myself. So I was very, very, very privileged and very, very thankful that the club and the guys rewarded me or recognised me in my early days. But when it comes down to it, Jimmy Brown was the guy that came out and said, when are you going to do something for us blackfellas, is what he said, and we certainly did. But the girls are involved as well now, and they've got great talent, and this is a great event.
Well, talking about Josh Aiken, who won that race, he's moved here now. He's here in New South Wales, and I think I heard he's going to start working for Emilio Rosati when Noel Daly comes out from North America. And on that note, Emilio Rosati won one of the biggest races, harness races in the world on the weekend.
Yeah, and deserved it. No fluke about Lily Stride winning the Breeders' Crown in the US. She's competing in a very elite group of 3-year-old fillies. They're top notch. It's not one standout, but she won the race, and it'll be great when Emilio and Mary. Don't forget Mary. I think she's the driving force there. But when they come out here and they get that fine establishment that Emilio's been working for so long on, and with Noel Daly and Josh will go over there and work, and that will be just another resurgence of harness racing, pacing and trotting here in New South Wales, and good luck to them, and we just can't wait.
Yeah, well, I've read reports that Lily Stride will be coming to Australia.
Yeah, and there might be some great races for her to compete in when she arrives.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll look forward to that. And John, this morning you've been busy. You were out at Menangle. They had their Bathsheba breakfast. Yeah,
Bathsheba breakfast. It's 101 years since the Battle of Bathsheba. It was the last great charge of the light horsemen. The Australians led the way. That was crucial in ending World War One. And this year is the 18th in 2018. On the 11th of November is the end of World War One and the end of a 4-year World War that was never to be repeated. Of course, it was when the Second World War. But Bathsheba Day, many horsemen trained at the site at Menangle Park on the track site, and it's recognised each year by the club. And what is really befitting is this year Club Menangle won an award, Arts and Culture Award, with the Clubs New South Wales for their efforts in recognising Bathsheba. So well done to everyone that was involved with that as well. Bruce and Ray, great work done over the last 4 years to bring something that was a mirage probably when we thought about doing Bathsheba Day and recognising that centenary. But yeah, great breakfast this morning. Very well commemorated those who fought to make this nation as strong as what it is today.
Okay. Well, on that note, John, have you got anything else for us for this edition?
I think I'll go rest now.
You go rest. All right. Well, thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, Amanda. Thank you.